Presenting Bafusan. We are judging you on creativity, presentation, audacity, physical appearance, domain, and the idea.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm launching an HPD presenting Bafusan. I'm not sound.
You want to give up your place to another candidate?
Yes.
So we have two candidates who have stepped back. Who do you want? Doreen. Go for Doreen. Nadesh has given up her place for Doreen. So you take her seat and then she steps forward to present. Judging you on creativity, presentation, audacity, physical appearance, domain, and the idea.
Good evening, Madam President.
Good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. My name is Miriam Emade. I'm representing Boya under the Bara Akimbo Volunteer Youth Camp. I'm here to present my project proposal on training 50 single mothers on large-scale farming. For a moment, or for some time now, I've noticed that we have women, single mothers most especially, who have run away from the crisis that has been going on for some time now, for some years now. They have many things that they want to do, but they don't have the means. They just need somebody who can push them or who can give them that idea that this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what you can do to put something on the table or to have the means of livelihood. So I've noticed that most people venture into business and not everybody is good at it. So why not try something else? So I propose agriculture as a means of earning financial independence. We have so many places, so many plots around, so many bushes that you can train them, you show them. Those places are there vacant. You don't even know, the people who have them, some are there during the crisis, and those places are there. Why not use it for something beneficial? So I propose that if you train them on agriculture, most especially short-term crops that can yield money, like planting corn and beans, those are foodstuffs that give money, that can produce more, that can give them the financial liberation they need. Not necessarily business. I've seen so many cases where you help an IDP, a single mother, you open her a business, in a space of 1-2 months, everything crumbles and they are still back in the street to beg and seek for the help they want. So my project proposed that they learn how to cultivate with the help of an agri personnel who will teach them, because you might have that idea but on your own you don't know how to probably do it. If I have the funds, or I have those who can NGOs that can come in and assist in bringing this dream to come true, I believe that every single mother, not all, will be in the street to seek 100 francs from the hands of every woman. Thank you. I'm open to questions.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
I am Akimbo Volunteer from Bamenda. I would like to present a project on the empowerment of single women to becoming a caterer. I'm from the Northwest region where the crisis is ongoing. So I see a lot of single women who are suffering because they are not empowered. So I'm pleading that if I have the finances, I can open a training center where I can train them to acquire skills in catering. And if I help them to acquire these skills and they lack the means to go further to open a restaurant, because to open a restaurant is a little bit expensive, they can do fast food and sell on the street. They can also do fruit juice and sell on the street, which will also bring in money for them. Again, in this catering field, I face some difficulties because I don't have a good number of chafing dishes and plates. When you need to go out in the field or you need to cover an event, you have to go and rent from somebody to come and use. So if I had support to have my own chafing dishes and plates, I'll be very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doreen. We Priscilla representing Yaoundé.
Good evening to the president of the Akimbo Welfare.
Good evening, madam.
And good evening to all her collaborators. Good evening to my co-partners. I'm going to talk about education of school dropout children and the training of the underprivileged persons in our society. That's the empowerment of the underprivileged. What is my motivation? I come from a very poor background. I know what suffering is all about, and I saw how my mother suffered to educate me. And around me, I saw people who did not have that opportunity to have a parent or parents who could help them to go to school. Around me also, I had people who could not have what to eat. That is my motivation. And the second motivation came when the crisis in the northwest and the southwest regions of Cameroon started. I'm in Yaoundé. I see so many people who are suffering because they left their homes, they left their homeland where they were feeling free. They are unable to feed themselves, to pay their rent, to send their children to school. And I feel so bad when I see them. And that's why I feel like it's normal to come to their help. And in addition to that, the crisis in the Central Africa that is affecting the east region of Cameroon, the crisis in the north, the Boko Haram that has been going on, you have so many people who left from there too, who are unable to go to school and who don't have what to eat. So in a sum, that is my motivation. And the context of my project, it can go back to the historically, when I go back to the northwest and southwest region, the cause of the crisis goes back to history, the reunification, the problem of language, French and English. When I come back to politically, we have the war that is causing all this misery in our society, the wars in the regions that I've cited. Then when I come back to the socio-economic fact of the project, to the children who are unable to go to school because their parents don't have the means to send them to school. The parents, they don't have a job. Lack of technical schools around to train people who can auto-employ themselves after going to secondary school. The underprivileged mothers, especially the women who have lost their husband in any of the wars going on in Cameroon, they don't have anybody to support them. So I think this project can come and help them not to lose hope, but to regain hope, to understand that we are one another's keeper. And this project is to those who are the underprivileged, who have gone past the age of school. They will be trained on tailoring, on hairdressing, mechanics, and carpentry. These are things that don't take long for people who are serious. 1-2 years, they already know and they can use it, what they have learned for the 1 or 2 years, in order to have something to take care of themselves, to take care of their family. And at the end, we are going to reduce misery in Cameroon. We are going to reduce the number of families that are not able to take care of themselves and that are unable to educate their children. In sum, that is what I have as idea, as project. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anita, presenting to us. You have 5 minutes at most, please.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Chuma Sonita Lolo.
Go a bit loud.
I'm representing the
Excellent.
and my project is mostly it's concerned with transformation of agricultural products. Why did I choose transformation of agricultural products? It's actually something I have passion for. I've done it like once, twice, and I feel that I keep doing it because I love it. And I have 2 main reasons why I do that. If you look at Africa today, Africa is very poor, not because we don't have resources, but because we don't know how to manage the resources we have. Secondly, we have a problem of unemployment. It's natural in all African countries, it's not just in Cameroon. We don't need to always look at the government to give us jobs. We can create these jobs ourselves. How? Imagine Mr. Dangote. He started from somewhere to be where he is. That's business. He used his hands to transform what he had to have what he has now. So why not us look at what we have? We have a lot of raw materials, especially in the agricultural sector. Let's take the West. We have a lot of, let me take an example of cocoa or tomato. That's just an example. We have a lot of cocoa here that if we are transforming it at our level, it's not that we should transform much. We start from one level and we go to the next level. If we are transforming it, we add value to that system, thereby reducing the level of poverty in our country. Not only in our country, in this continent. Secondly, By producing this cocoa, we have to train personnel in order to produce this. What are we doing? We are decreasing the level of unemployment because we are involving more youths, not only women. There are guys who are unemployed, there are fathers who are unemployed. We should not only focus on women. We have a greater quantity of people who are unemployed. So we should see into it that we should not base on one sex. We should rather base on the whole population to see that we eradicate poverty. So I saw it as I grew with it as a passion, because I've done a lot of things, but this is my passion. That if I invest in transformation, in some years, Africa will be able to change, because I will be able to create a center whereby I will train people to embrace what they have in order to get what they want. I started it is very small, a small, let me just say brand. It's for natural juice now. For natural juice, I do natural juice, sometimes mayonnaise and the like, but for now. And I know how to do other things like ketchup with tomatoes. I can also make small chocolates just with what I have. So why don't we, if I get partners like other people who are involved, who have passion for that, because I want people who have passion, even if we fail, we have to rise up. That's the target for every entrepreneur. So I'm pleading that people, it's not only helping me with money. I also need somebody to guide me, because I'm still young. I make mistakes. I need somebody to help me to reach that goal. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, any observations?
Thank you, dear campus, for your presentations. And I think just one candidate was able to answer that question, was the aspect of what motivates the candidate to want to do such a project. Because like my fellow jury said yesterday, most of the ideas are not new, the ideas that exist already. So I don't know if it's something that the candidate is passionate about, or it's something maybe they have heard it before and they feel motivated, or they just like it and they also want to buy the idea. So that was, I think it's only one candidate that she started by introducing the reason why she chose her idea, and she gave us the context and justification of it. Some candidates were really explicit and creative in their presentation, no doubt, but others, I think they're still dancing on one leg. So
Thank you very much, campus, all your contributions. Like I said, I haven't heard anything new, and I heard people talking about training. I want to train. Somebody can help me with finance. What about those that have been trained and they don't have jobs? Nobody has an idea of how to help those people get the jobs. What about those that have started something like what Bara Akimbo is doing and they need a push? You talk about women on agriculture. You want money for land. Those lands are people's lands. So those crises, yes, it's true. Go to somebody's land, that's when you know that it's somebody's land. It's not easy to get land now, it's expensive. What are you going to do to help these women for your project to continue? That is what I wanted to hear somebody say. Not that you didn't want you to go and train. People have been trained. If it's for training, there are schools. People have even given scholarship for people to be trained, but they are jobless. Because from everything I hear, sorry to say, you people have been saying it out of selfishness. Think of others. You are in Bara Akimbo welfare. You go to a company and they ask you about what you can do, what you can sell to that company. First of all, be in the mind of the company you are selling your product to. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any observations?
What's the name small?
Good evening.
I don't have much to say. I'll just go
Straight to the point.
I love the arguments, most especially soon. I'm not from the truth. And all I have to say is that I encourage you, don't give up. That's all.
All right, thank you very much tonight. And my members of jury have said it all. And I appreciate everyone tonight for the awesome job that you did tonight. And I'm looking for something more. I think you misunderstood my idea. I didn't ask anyone to ask for funds. I asked someone to sell me an idea. Sell something to the audience that is watching you.
Let the empowerment people talk.
Yes. Should I sit down?
Sit down. Packaging.